Okay, so before we get into this video, I just want to say that I know this is a different type of video than usual, but it took a lot longer to make and I had to do a lot of research. Like, a lot. Also, take a grain of salt as I might get a few things wrong, but without further ado, enjoy the video. There are speedruns of every game ever made, and the one I want to look at today is a game called Hollow Knight. Now, if you've never heard of Hollow Knight, it is a game made by Team Cherry, and is a Metroidvania, which means it takes a lot of inspiration from the games Metroid and Castlevania. But you probably already know that, and that's literally the bare minimum. If you like the gameplay in the back, which I'll have the first 10 minutes of Hollow Knight in the background, you should get it for yourself. But now, to the speedrunning. The first speedrun I could find, as there is very little info on the start of speedruns in this game near the start, is by Payrux, who got a time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, 25 seconds on March 2nd, 2017, which was only a week after the game released, and followed a route which is not nearly as optimized as speedruns nowadays, but focused on safety a lot more, which is understandable, as you're not going to Hail Mary on your first speedrun. Then 2 months later, Fireborn came and got an amazing run at the time of 46 minutes, 27 seconds, 69, nice, milliseconds. I also want to say, this script has 1069 words in it, so haha, funny number, haha. This isn't the last you'll hear for Fireborn either. Payrux later went on to get a time of 35 minutes, 45 seconds on February 27, 2018. And that was 3 years ago, and it's only 3 minutes away from the record nowadays. But it wasn't world record, unfortunately, as Fireborn had gotten a time of 35 minutes 14 seconds 2 days before it. This was Payrux's last speedrun of Hollow Knight that I have found. At this time, the game was skyrocketing in popularity, and with a new age of Hollow Knight speedrunners such as Scurry, Pest, who holds the world record now, and many more, I'm sure. For the next year or so, Fireborn kept beating his record, with nobody being good enough to stand anywhere near him, but he finished on a time of 33 minutes 7 seconds, which lands him in number 3 nowadays. I would like to take a short break now to talk about the barrier of 32 minutes. For a while, a lot of speedrunners of Hollow Knight thought that breaking 33 minutes and getting 32 minutes would be the final stop for Hollow Knight speedruns, with only mere milliseconds being shaved off each record, and to be honest, they weren't too far off. The date is now June 5th, 2019, and Fireborn's record has been broken by Pest, with a time of 32 minutes 55 seconds. An incredible time and the first 32-minute speedrun of Hollow Knight. Pest was the only one with a 32-minute run until Axe to You comes 7 months later, getting the second 32-minute speedrun with a time of 32 minutes 59 seconds, barely scraping past 33 minutes. As of making this video, Pest has been breaking his record nearly every week for the last month, which is really impressive. And 3 days ago, his new PB, personal best, is the amazing time, incredible, of 32 minutes 35 seconds. And that's where we're at today, with the record being halfway through to 31 minutes. I honestly do believe that we will be able to get to 31 minutes before Silksong comes out. I really do. I will be looking closely at the Hollow Knight speedrunning community to see if or when new records have been beaten. But wait, there's still more video. And what we'll be talking about for the next few minutes is 2 of the subsections in speedrun.com Hollow Knight, the official source for all speedruns of nearly every single game. The first is kind of a cheat because it isn't actually on speedrun.com, but is so impressive I wanted to mention anyway. And that is the speedrun of the Pantheon of Hollow Nest, which from what I can see, and all my research, has only been done by Monstaller. But before I get to that, I'll explain what the Pantheon of Hollow Nest is. Hollow Knight has had 4 DLCs, all of them free, but none of them big enough for speedruns of the new DLCs except for the Godmaster. The Godmaster DLC adds 1 new NPC, which upon using the Dream Nail on it shall bring you into its mind, where you get to fight bosses one after another, essentially a boss rush. And after defeating a few of the boss rushes, you unlock the Pantheon of Hollow Nest, where you fight every single boss, including a few new ones, in the game. The average run of the Pantheon of Hollow Nest can take up to roughly 1 hour, So losing is devastating for the average player and when you're near the end. So when Monstaller got a time of 17 minutes 45 seconds, everyone in the community was amazed, making a well-known creator of Hollow Knight called Relia to react to it. By the way, Relia is an incredible Hollow Knight YouTuber. I really recommend him if you're going to try and get the game, or if you have the game and you're stuck. He does amazing tutorials, making the video get even more well-deserved attention. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend, as it is incredible to see. The next one is on speedrun.com and is the second most popular speedrun of Hollow Knight, the All Skills Run. This speedrun involves getting every power-up or skill in the game and is extremely close. Between 20th and 1st, there's only a time gap of 3 minutes. That should give you an idea of how close it is. The world record is by Axe2U at the time of recording, with a time of 49 minutes 38 seconds. Second is by Monstaller again, with a time of 49 minutes 48 seconds. And third is by a lesser known speedrunner going by the name of Pisces, with a time of 49 minutes 57 seconds. I would like to take another short break to just quickly mention every single speedrunner I've mentioned. I will link all their YouTubes down in the description. Go subscribe to them. They all work really hard. I can't imagine resetting and spending thousands of hours trying to speedrun a game. They're all really incredible and they deserve all the support they get. By far, the most active player in this category is Axe2U, who has been grinding all skills as well as any percent and 106%. Where you try to get 106% of the game completed. Don't ask me how this is possible, complain to Team Cherry or something. In summary, speedrunning of Hollow Knight has been happening ever since the game released, although at that time info was way harder to find. But didn't get much attention until the game exploded in popularity, where the game got a lot more speedrunning attention, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Soaksong will bring. Disclaimer. This is the first version of this video, and I expect to add new information that gets presented to me after releasing. So if I missed anything or made a mistake, let me know in the comments and we'll fix it as quick as possible if it's new video worthy. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe as this took a lot more effort than usual, but with that, peace.